So that really is how easy it can be once it's fully set up and trained to a workflow. So if we're going back to the lead screen under details, I'm not going to get into all the scheduling, but I did talk about best workflow scheduling from the estimate. So the price, budget, time, and cost goes to the job. So I'm going to go to hit schedule. The system's going to yell at me because this person is a lead. The next thing we want to do is convert them into a client. Now we've avoided duplicate contracts, but now we're still only working one screen, and this is an easy workflow to train our office staff, our virtual assistants. I'm going to go and hit schedule again, and this is going to load up and actually prompt me to schedule these. So I'm going to go in, hit my lawn mowing schedule, and I can add a reoccurring job. But remember, we talked about there's several different types of jobs in SA: reoccurring waiting list, one-time work order, or on demand. So this is going to be a reoccurring weekly mowing, and I'm going to set this up for a Monday. But this is the workflow that I really highly recommend. First step here is if we had made a contract, we would want to select it up top here. So remember, if we do installment contracts, each job underneath the installment needs to be bucketed up in here. I don't think this test contract has any, but if it did, it would be here. I'm going to go in and select the schedule first. I'm going in and doing a weekly Monday, and the initial start date is going to be Monday, and it's going to start reoccurring Monday, and I need to assign a crew. So I'm going to go in and assign this to Lawn Mower Crew 6, and look, the price and budgeted time has already come over, and we hit save, and it's that easy. The job is scheduled recurring, and I'm going back and hit my pruning. Now pruning, let's take the example of a waiting list. It needs to be done sometime between 2 weeks since booking, but not today. So we can go in and say the start date's early as today, but I need to have that done by the end of the month. Once again, the 308 and the 497, 4.97 man hours automatically loads. If there was product, it would be there. So the simple workflow from the estimate to the job is the preferred workflow, in my opinion, because we're eliminating multiple screens and multiple steps for possible error. Now we're going to put this in and we're going to assign it to our maintenance crew number 3 and hit save. And now that's going to go on to the waiting list. And now you can see both of these have been scheduled, and you can't double book them, but now we can go in and update if need be. Next step is we're going to do the jobs, and then we're going to go to the closeout day screen after the jobs are done, and those invoices are automatically going to generate. So that really is how easy it can be once it's fully set up and trained to a workflow.